Hello everyone, it's Hazel here from South Africa. Hoping that you're all very well and that your plans and preparations for the holiday season are in full swing. I'm going to do a quick flip through where I've gone further in my Zentangle journal, because I am totally hooked, folks. I am absolutely loving Tangles, and I am going to be tangling away on all kinds of things for quite a while, because I've been experimenting and having an absolute ball. So I think I have shown you this one. This is Trimond, which is this one here, where Lavinia showed us this was the original, and then she mentioned that we could make these petal things longer if we wanted. So I just filled the triangles with those because I thought that was rather cool. Then here is sweet pea, and I really went to town on sweet pea, as you can see. But I love this. It's a fascinating little one to play with. Okay, then we've got Rain King and Muka. Rain King I haven't done much with. I didn't embellish or add to it in any way whatsoever, except to just put highlights on the end of the petally things here. I'm calling these flowers because they look like flowers to me. Flowers in the rain, actually. But I've just put white charcoal pencil around the edges of the petals just to give them a little bit of shape. Then this is Muka. I rather liked Muka. It reminds me a little bit of the mythograph. Very similar. So I had a little fun playing with that. Then this one was called Barlow. And there also, I didn't go too far off the beaten track. I more or less did a similar thing to Lavinia. Then here, this I loved. She brought this one in. It had flax and poke leaf and henna drum. So this is flax, this is poke leaf, and this is henna drum. So I rather fancied that. And here, of course, we've got it much more clearly. Flax, henna drum, and poke leaf. So I just fiddled with those a little bit and made them my own, as always. But this is also very pretty, and this has set me off on a bit of a tangent, because I love doing botanicals. I love fantasy. Now I'm seeing little fantasy gardens with strange creatures like fairies and gnomes and dragons and things in this. So watch this space, because I'm kind of heading in that direction. Okay, so here we have jewels, which is this one here. This was, as Lavinia showed us, this was where I went to town and started to play, as you can see. But again, very pretty, and I enjoyed doing it. I enjoy this kind of work. I find that this is what really gets me going, and I love it. And then here's Tiger. Tiger is actually a Finnish name, apparently, for forest. And if you look, you can more or less see the pine trees in these designs. I like it. I really do. Okay, and then here we're grinding to a halt. This one is Patience, number 11, and I started working on that. But this is as far as I've got. And then this sketch is for Diarrhea. Also a very pretty one. So I think if you know, once this is on the brown paper and I'm doing the black and white, I think it'll pop up quite nicely. And then that's basically it. I'm kind of fiddling with something here, but it's really not coming together, so I'm not even going to talk about that one. Now, my string. I started doing the string when Lavinia showed us about it. And then my daughter gifted me with a set of watercolor marking pens that she'd been given as a freebie. So she gave them to me, and I started playing with them on this string. And I've had the time of my life, as you can imagine and as you can see. I have really had fun working on this. Sadly, the paper is very thin. It's just normal copy paper. So I can't use watercolor pencils. I can't put water on because it ripples too much. So I do have a watercolor sketch pad or a watercolor painting pad, which I'm going to be using from now on. But I am rather loving. I mean, here is that henna drum, poke leaf, flax. Forgotten what this one's called. But, you know, I've been having a bit of fun. Here's more flax that I've played with. These are all the various things that were in my sketchbook that I've now brought into color. So basically that's it. Now, I want to wish everybody all the best for the festive season, however you celebrate, and a wonderful 2026. And I'm going to take a break now because I've found that I actually bit off a bit more than I could chew in December, and I've been getting quite stressed and making myself very tired. So I'm stopping now to focus on things like preparing food for Christmas Day and so on. And I'll come back and meet up with you all again in the first week of January, probably around about the 3rd or the 4th. So until then, have a wonderful time, have a wonderful festive season with much happiness, blessings, and good cheer. And we will see you again really soon. Until then, it's stay well, stay warm, stay safe, and bye-bye.